Yeah. Okay, so this round is my conscious mind, which shows that things are going slow and steady for me. This is my second official video recording. So it's just plugging away, showing up and keep hacking at it and hoping that it gets better. Me blending, doing my spiritual work, and again teaching about the Hierophant and about ritual and card work and how religion and occult, even though they practice the same thing, you know, for some reason, I guess it's just linguistics or semantics, which people get all riled up about. Right now I'm just focusing on just owning my feelings. My parents are coming to visit from Chicago, and they're bringing my daughter back. She's been there for 2 weeks, so, you know, I kind of miss her, so my mommy instincts are kind of overwhelming me. I miss her a lot. I'm about ready to head with my husband to go hang out with some friends, so that's appropriate. You know, all day today I've kind of had a lack of confidence in maintaining the control and mastership of my brain. My brain is just kind of hasn't been going haywire like in the Eight of Swords, but I could just tell that I'm afraid to wield my power. But the near future shows that I'm gonna have a happy, you know, she's gonna come back and my house is gonna be back together and my daughter is coming, so I'm really looking forward to that. Any of you who follow my page, I think you kind of have an idea of my relationship with all that. So here, you know, the cards are just confirming that I really need to work on having a good handle on my brain and what it is I want, my intention, you know, because obviously attention, our energy goes where our energy flows where attention goes. So I need to really be careful of where my mental energy is going right now, despite all this emotion that I'm feeling. More emotion. You know, and it's movement on emotional plane, you know, it's like, you know, I am fearful of not being able to wield my mental power, but at the same time, like, I don't really think I have a choice of what's going on right now. You know, it's like I need to just delve deeper into my feelings and use that as a guidepost right now instead of trying to logically figure things out with my head. Because it's going. I think, you know, this is just Chariot just confirms the fact that, you know, I'm kind of just going with this flow right now. There's really not much I can do about it. And the King of Cups. So this is saying that I really need to, you know, not only own my feelings that I have, but then also express them in a healthy manner. And the Magician. And, you know, the Magician is looking at that coin. He's got all the elements, but he's looking at that coin, and it's about using all these elements in order to, with the focus of intention, you can see that in the cards, with the focus of intention of really using these elements in order to create the reality that I want. Yay, I love this card. This is my favorite card ever. Look at that. I love it because it looks like dead zombies are like, oh, look at you, colorful, magnificent, creative genius you. And I feel that way nowadays. Makes me happy. Two of Cups. So it's about me getting together and kind of taking these feelings that I'm having and, you know, this is why I'm going to my friends' houses, because I need my friends. I need some support. I need some to help me sift through all these feelings that I'm going through. And I'm going through them. Here's my gypsy way, swaying, just kind of going with the flow, because as the Chariot says, it's going to happen. It's happening now. And really all I can do is like maintain a good focus and explore my emotions in a healthy way. Ace of Cups. So as you can see, cups, 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 cups. So it's like all this emotion is around me, and, I'm having a hard time wading through it. It's like, to me, being an Aquarian, it's like running through mud, trying to figure out how to deal with emotions. I mean, usually I'm so detached. It makes me really good, and having a keen mind is amazing, but, those, as for an Aquarius, those pesky emotions, and that's why I really rely on my friends, because I know who I am, and I know how I act, and I know how I think and feel, or lack thereof of feeling. So I'm going to go over to my friend's house and try to like sort through all these feelings, so that I can create that happy environment, and then this round is going to be my future, so see how that all's going to pan out, I guess. Yay, Ace of Pentacles. And it's about me creating a new reality for my life. My daughter's been gone for 2 weeks. I've had some time to kind of have a household with just the babies, and, just kind of deciding of what kind of changes I need to make in order to, make a better family for all of us, rearranged her room and cleaned the house, and just wanting to start this new phase on a lighter foot, on a happier foot, on a more loving and also more organized. But at the same time, I don't know. I have no idea what's going to happen. I don't know how everything's going to pan out when my parents get here, how we're going to get along, and that scary of not knowing, but at the same time, like, which, this card comes out of the Moon card, where it's like, I have no idea what I'm doing. Look at how fearful she looks. She's like, I'm not a kid. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to handle this. I don't know how many of you guys have done the Prodigal Son Returns episode in your life story, but the Lovers. And my husband and I have really came together, and we've had such a great time. He's taken some days off so that, we can all be together as a family for the next couple of days. And I think by him and I growing together more, it's like just making everything better, always. The Nine of Pentacles comes up again, where it's like one slow step in front of the other. Just don't get too far ahead of yourself. Don't get, anxiety and stress to move any faster than you already are. Just ride the wave. Because the Ten of Cups and Ten of Pentacles. Look at that. And this is what I'm creating. Look at that. That's exactly what I want. That has been my focus. That's been my focus on creating a new reality to make a happier home for my family. The Fool. So this is saying that, I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm just going forward. Going forward with love and, having faith that everything's going to pan out the way I need it to. And not to think so much. Where here I feel like I have to think, and that I'm unable to. And the cards reassure me, like, go hang out with your friends and they'll put all this to bed and make you feel better and help you release these emotions right now that, quite honestly, I'm not very comfortable with. Page of Cups, my daughter. This is kind of twofold meaning for me. It comes out over here too, where, not only am I starting a new reality in my home life, but I'm also, taking it up a notch in my career. I mean, this is big times for me. And I'm actually really enjoying it. Let's see. And so the Page of Cups to me is like twofold of mysticism and, like, this is what I do right here. I'm a tarot reader. I'm a gypsy tarot reader. I deal in creative romance and mysticism and all that good stuff. And, my parents aren't exactly that way. My mom's a born-again Christian, and she's waiting for me to get saved. So it's kind of interesting to see how this visit's going to play out, considering that, you know, this is me. This is so much of who I am, you know. And I guess I'm just going to be focusing more on just happy home and just kind of leave that stuff, let that stuff go. It is what it is, it is what it is. And the Hermit encourages me to dive deeper and to, you know, go to my happy place, you know, in order to maintain control over my emotions, where, you know, I have a tendency, my emotions get out of control, I don't know how to handle it, and sometimes things go a little wonky. So the cards are just saying, own that, you know, own those emotions and work with those emotions and trust the unknowing, you know, because I've got this, you know. Don't trust any tarot reader who don't have the results for themselves, and this is the result you want out of a tarot reader, is somebody who can really understand this Lover's card. You know, I think anything else out of a tarot reader, like, they can kind of always give it good advice, but I think this card right here, the 6, is just, you need to have that under your belt to really understand how the rest of the cards play into your life. So I'm just going to delve deeper and be, you know, find that light within so that I could shine it out and not get discouraged by my emotions and not feel out of control and not feel rejected as I usually do. 5s are chaos, divine chaos, where, you know, it's about the end of separation, right? It's the end of separation, and, you know, this card is kind of, this card and this card, they're kind of opposites, you know, in my eyes. So this is just reaffirming that, you know, these cards are kind of paired, where, you know, don't feel rejected, don't let all that dogmatic past influence you, because you know who you are, you know where you're going, you know. And look at this, like, you know, don't worry about the moon, just feel comfortable with yourself and who you are and shine that light bright, right? Shine that light bright. All right, have a good day.